Welcome back to my channel. All right, so do you want to know how to smoke a whole chicken in a drum, a grill? All right, so that's what we'll be doing today. So look at that. Look at all those juices flowing. I did a beer can chicken. It's Labor Day weekend. So yeah, hope you enjoy. So stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna get things started. I have a whole chicken, probably about 5 pounds. I am using a lime, 1 lime. I'm gonna use some vinegar, just help cut away some of that rawness. And when it's soaking in the water, it helps to loosen up the fat, makes it easier to clean up, trim it up. Like, yeah, you have to make a nice, best dressed chicken. Because you see that tray right next to the sink, I'll be sitting a beer can in there, and then I'm gonna put the chicken right on top of that beer can. So make sure you trim up the chicken, clean off the butt, the legs, the ankle, any feathers. Make sure you cut those off. You can singe them off on the stove. You can use a lighter, whatever you want to use. Just make the chicken nice and fresh. All right, so I know some people don't clean their chicken. It's up to you, if that's your preference, but yeah, this is what I like to do, and so that's why I do that. Okay, all right, so everything is good, so I'm just gonna drop it in the pan. Make sure pat dry, get the excessive water off. And so yeah, I always get a lot of requests, DMs asking me where I get my kitchen tools. They're all on my Amazon storefront. The tray that I'm putting the chicken on is from my Amazon storefront. The bowl that my chicken is sitting in, Amazon storefront. The meat shears, the lime squeezer, and even the sink is all from my Amazon. I get everything off Amazon. So make sure you run over there just by going to my Instagram at therainaskitchen, and then click on the Amazon storefront link and just make sure you follow me, because I'll be going live on Amazon. Okay, all right, so I have the Walker's Wood collaboration right there with Red Stripe. I have the jerk seasoning, that's a mile. I have chicken seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, some brown sugar in the raw, that's what it says at the store, and my green seasoning. See how nice the beer can fits? Perfect. The most innovative ideas. I need to come up with something like this. All right, so I'm basically going to rough chop these other vegetables. I probably have about 2 bundles of scallion, or green onion, whatever you want to call it. It's probably about 8 stalks of scallion, about 4 sprigs of thyme. I have about 9 garlic cloves, 1 whole onion. I have some Scotch bonnet pepper with very nice and flavorful. I got ginger, and then the allspice berries. Yeah, that's trying to get away. All right, so I'm gonna add the sugar to this, probably about 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar, or sugar in the raw, and I'm gonna probably use about a 1/4 cup of the Red Stripe. So that's gonna be my liquid. Yeah, so this is it's basically infused with Red Stripe, that marinade, and in my my blended seasoning. All right, so just gonna shake it around. I don't want it to, so that's it. Still want it to be a little coarse. All right, so give it that nice fresh seasoning. Just taste as you go. You can add salt if you need, but this didn't need any salt, because the Walker's with jerk seasoning, that was already flavorful. So it's probably about 2 tablespoons of the Walker's with jerk seasoning. I probably use about 2 tablespoons of the marinade is what I'll be using. Oh, and browning. You definitely need browning. So you want your chicken nice and brown. I'm pouring about a tablespoon of coconut oil over the chicken, just to it helps absorb the seasoning. It's up to you, whatever oil you want to use. Some people use olive oil and whatever. So I'm using about a tablespoon of each of these seasoning. Like I said, I have chicken seasoning, I have all-purpose seasoning, and you can use any seasoning of your choice. And there's a jerk marinade. Like I said, probably about 1 to 2 tablespoons. And everything I'm doing here is just a guide, so just make sure you taste as you go, whatever your preference. If the salt content is too high for you or too low, you can always add more. So yeah, about 2 tablespoons of that Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. And like I said, that's why I'm not gonna be adding any extra salt, because it already have all the salt content that I need. And I'm using about 2 tablespoons of my green seasoning. That recipe is on my channel. If you scroll down, you'll find that. The green seasoning goes great in everything. I put it on everything I'm cooking. It's that green seasoning is the foundation to some good food. All right, so make sure you season up your food nice, so they'll have, have you be, coming back. They'll be coming back for more. Be like, what did you put in the food? It's the seasoning. And see, I have to cook with love. I cook with love. So once you have good seasoning, you're already cooking with love, your food gonna be all right. Okay. All right. So see how I'm flipping this chicken upside down and around. I'm gonna pull back some of the skin because I always make sure I get the seasoning underneath the skin. There it is. So yeah, you gotta get the seasoning under there. So you want to eat your chicken and it's filled with flavor. So yeah, get the seasoning down there, get it up in that carcass or in the belly, as we would say in Jamaica. Get it in the back. Everywhere needs seasoning. Okay, so just season away and make sure you wear gloves. You don't want seasoning getting in your eyes or anything. So that's why I always, the gloves just make everything so much easier. You can actually pick up these gloves on my Amazon storefront. I think it's under the prepping section. They're from Golden Protective Services. They always send me these nice gloves. They're very durable and I don't even have to change them throughout my cooking process. I usually just wash them off because they last. They're that good. See, get the seasoning down into the carcass and get it in there, and you can let this marinate for 24 to 48 hours or even a whole week, however long you need this to marinate for, so you get that nice flavorful smoked chicken. I'm gonna smoke this on my smoker for about 4 hours, anywhere from 3 to 4 hours depending on the temperature. So if I'm doing like 275 degrees on the smoker, it's probably gonna take about 2.5 to 3 hours to smoke this chicken is what it's gonna take. All right, so less than 4 hours you should have a nice smoke filled chicken. Or you can split the back and make it like a spatchcock chicken, or you can cut it in half, however you want to do it, but I'm just gonna do the whole chicken so you can see how I do it on the beer can. All right, so I was telling you about this tray. It's before you just put it on, this gives it balance. It allows the chicken to just sit well without tipping over. And then the tray, it catches the juices is what I love. So you can use it to continuously baste the chicken and just keep it going. So yeah, see how nice it is. If you don't have one of these trays, you can put, see me, I have to clean them up, make the chicken look nice and pretty. I want my chicken to look cute, okay? It catches the juices. It's called a beer can chicken holder. It comes in 3 pieces. It comes with the roaster stand rack. It has a heavy duty roasting drip pan, and it also comes with a nice silicone brush. So it's great for smokers, oven, barbecue. You can stick this in your oven. So it's up to you. So makes everything nice, easy, and clean. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting all the sauce. Yeah, I'm getting it on there. Chicken was so nice and flavorful. You guys got to try the recipe, and make sure when you try the recipe, drop some comments in the comment section and tell me how you like it. If you got one of these beer can chicken holders, let me know. You can tag me on Instagram, or I'm also on TikTok at RAINA'S Kitchen. Or send me a message, therainaskitchen@gmail.com. Just let me know. All right, so there it is. My grill is already going, but I'm showing you what I use. Tumbleweeds, and I'm using a chimney starter. And then, just a regular lighter. I have all of these on my Amazon storefront. But if you look at the video before this, I'll show you how to light it up, okay? Makes it very easy to light a grill, a smoker, anything. All right, so I'm gonna drop this chicken in. See a nice chicken. All right, and I'm gonna put some seasoning at the bottom. I'm just gonna put the herbs like the scallion and the thyme and some garlic, and then when it's closer to being ready, I'll go ahead and drop the my tricolor peppers in. All right, so this is probably about after a good hour. So it'll come on nice, looking good. All right, so it's right here, it's almost ready. Just topping it up for one more go. And like I said, just use a thermometer to check your chicken internally, just to make sure it's above the required temperature. I think it's 170 degrees. All right, so there we have it. Yes, I have a nice fresh can of red stripe here. I think I'm gonna take the head off the neck of that chicken off. All right, so yeah, this was very delicious. You can pair this up with rice and peas. You can pair this up with mashed potatoes. You can pair this up with some festival bread, whatever you want to pair it up with, some pasta, some mac and cheese, anything you want to pair this up with, it will be perfect. I add a little sweet chili sauce and some ketchup and to the sauce that's dripping, just make it nice and flavorful. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.